Perfect, 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 perfect.
Yo, what's good?
What the French toast is there to think about?
This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again. And it's always another one. Oh, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Some of that good green must have, you know what I'm saying, made the scene, you know. Hey. But it is what it is, though, man. And yes, you know what I'm saying, we about to dive off into this one. It's crazy out here, like I always say. So this young lady right here, this woman ended so-called situationship, with a man that, she met, one of the dating sites, whatever, you know how we all meeting out here nowadays, kind of is what it is. But she ended the situationship, because she had offered him some money at first. Pay attention. She offered him some money at first to help her with some household things, to put some stuff together, or whatever. She gonna explain it, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy out here to see the delusion and the entitlement that comes along with some of these women out here, man. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. I mean, it's crazy to me, and I don't definitely understand it, but it kind of is what it is, though, man. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna dive off into this one, you know what I'm saying? And like I always say, we're gonna put these quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times.
Am I wrong for this? Anytime I tell this story, no one ever agrees with me, but I swear when I think about it, I'm right. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anybody, and I joined Bumble and Match with this guy, right? We had been talking, I think, for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I got a good vibe. So anyway, I had asked him if he knew any handy people because I had a lot of like furniture coming into my apartment and I needed help putting it together. Although I did not know him well enough, I trusted him enough to come to my apartment.
Hold on. Yes, I'm finna stop it right there. How did you not? You just said yourself that you don't know this man well enough, but you trust him to come to your apartment. Like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Hold on here.
You old fish-eyed fool.
That sounds ridiculous to me. But, hey, these chicks out here, some of them, they taking these type of chances. It is what it is. Obviously, low-key, she liked what she saw from the door. Let's just keep that 100. She liked what she saw from the door, decided to learn more. So let's dive off into it, quarters, nickels, and dimes.
Now, in hindsight, that was probably a bad idea, but it is what I did. So before he came to my apartment, I had a conversation with him about payment because I didn't want for him to come and I didn't like him and then he felt like he got. So we talked about payment and I told him I'd give him a certain amount for him putting together like 2 pieces of furniture. Well, he put together a bed and a desk. So I don't remember exactly how much we agreed on, but I did say I was going to sell him the money. So when he came over like early the Saturday morning and he ended up like starting right away. He was definitely somebody that I could see myself talking to on the long haul. So it was cool. Like he was we were getting to know each other. We were talking about family. We were talking about life.
Yeah. You was turned on.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You was turned the fuck on due to the fact that this man could actually put some shit together. That he was actually handy. You was turned on. Hey, let's just keep this real. Real talk, real facts out here. It's no way around it. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because she's still this.
You old fish-eyed fool.
Speaking of nagging, persistent pain.
Watch it, sucker.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And she, you know, she was turned on, real talk.
All this kind of stuff. So around lunchtime, I ordered us something to eat. And as we were eating, we were like really talking, right? It was good. So when he was done, he kind of like...
Hey, another real thing too, a woman not finna pay for a man's food unless she actually into him. Let's just keep this 100. I'm being real with it. You know what I'm saying? You can talk all that bullshit all you want to. I'm telling you. You know, that's how you know a chick into you. If she will pay for your damn meal or either cook you something. I'm just being honest here. Real talk.
Chilled for like another couple of hours just to like rest. And we were really vibing. And he was like, I would really like to see you again. And I was like, cool. So when he's ready to go, we go outside and he gives me a hug. And then he was like, okay, so I'm going to text you my Zelle information so you can send the payment. And I'm like, okay. In the moment, I was just a little shocked, but I didn't like let it on. I was just like, okay, just text it to me. So the next day I sent the Zelle payment and I was just like, oh, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. And then I didn't say anything else. And he was texting me and I did not respond. And he wasn't used to that because obviously we had been like texting all day long, you know, talking throughout the day. It was good at that time. But then I just decided that the fact of him asking me for money after like we had a good day. And I do understand that we agreed upon it, but I just thought it would be different since we were going to start dating.
Hold on. See, this the problem. This is the problem right here. Right here. This is the problem. I'm finna say it. Baby. Young lady. This young lady, baby, you was doing too much goddamn thinking.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
That's your problem. That's your problem right there. You was doing too much damn thinking. See, first of all, you actually hired this man at first. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the lust that you saw for him in the first place. Come on now. Let's keep this real. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if this man had not been a attractive man, she had not been attracted to him, she would never have invited him to the house, you know, and not knew him like that. She wouldn't have never done that. If she was not attracted to this man, she wouldn't have never invited him to her house. I don't give a fuck what she needed fixed. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, it would have been a whole nother scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's not that she probably wouldn't have eventually got the man to fix her stuff or put things together, but if she wasn't attracted to him, it would have been a whole nother mapping out of the plan, strategic. You know, he need to answer questions. He need to provide certain type of information, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Woo to woo. She wouldn't have invited him over like that. She invited this man over real talk, real quick.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
She invited him over real quick. Hey, pay attention to what she said though too. She new to Atlanta. So, you know what I'm saying? She knows nobody there. So she out there really taking chances like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, hold on. She out there taking chances.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
So she out there taking them chances. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, it kind of is what it is though. Let's keep going a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
So finally he asked me like, what's up? And I was just like, honestly, I know we decided that I would pay you for that, but I really thought it was tacky that you actually asked me for the money afterwards and you took it. So I did end up cutting it off and we didn't talk again. But when I told my cousin about it, she was like, you guys agreed on it. Like, I don't understand what the problem was. And honestly, like, if I'm going to date you and, you know, you put together some furniture for me, you're going to charge me? I don't know, like.
What the hell?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Now, you know what I'm saying? This dingbat right here, you know, her own cousin basically told her that she was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had agreed upon that in the first that y'all didn't know each other. This man obviously was about his business. Shout out to him.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
He was about his business. I could definitely understand that. 10 toes down. Give me my money. Shit. Hey, you know, I know. Hold on. I know I'm this right here. I know.
You, Al Bundy, are a pig. I repeat,
a pig.
Ah, shut up! See, I don't give a rat's ass what you think.
And I don't. And I do not. You know what I'm saying? Listen, look, you're the one that's in need of the help. I'm able and capable of providing that service for you. Yes, at the end of the day, at first we didn't know each other like that. We agreed upon a set payment. I'm still running a fucking business.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Because myself, as a human being that's capable of doing what you need done and fixing what you need fixed, myself is a business. I am my business. So yeah, I'ma still want my cash. You know what I'm saying? Screw the fact that we didn't made a little tiny connection and all this other type of crap. You know, screw the fact that at the end of the day, she was actually feeling this man off based on what she saw first. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's the reason why she went on and invited him over without any real background check or any real information.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Up front. So now, you know, you want to sit here and try to act like, you know, you the Virgin Mary or some shit, and you know, whatever. Well, you know, she doesn't act like that. But you know, it's crazy to me the entitlement that women think. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, you know, she found out that, of course, in return, he may have been feeling her too somewhat. It's no telling, you know, how it really, you know, went down, because at the end of the day, we don't know. We only got one side to the story. But, you know what I'm saying, from seeming like I said before, she actually liked what she saw. Once he got over there, they actually had decent conversation. You know what I'm saying? He probably liked what he saw too. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep this 100. You know what I'm saying? Because she a nice little chocolate thing. She nice. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I'll put her head through the backboard. Real talk, you know? I mean, I'm just being honest out here. But at the end of the day, yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, and women also play them type of games too. You know what I'm saying? Even if they like you or not, they'll try to use that whoop-de-woo and that smoothness and all this and that to try to, you know, manipulate you into a situation to where they ain't got to pay for shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though they agreed to pay for some shit up front. You know what I'm saying? They out here diva-fied like a motherfucker, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, you know, is hold on, right here.
A fly girl like me needs security, 'cause ain't nothing going on but the rich.
You're a rich girl and you're gone too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
You know what I'm saying? And they'll try to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy and ridiculous. That, you know what I'm saying, you would sit there and try to use a person like that, you know, and try to, you know, not follow through on your agreement. And, you know, regardless of what, you know what I'm saying, even though, you know, she may have blocked him or whatever, you know, things like that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, look, you agreed upon this situation. Yes, I came through. I fixed what you needed to get fixed. You know, obviously, you know what I'm saying, you know, we got, you know, a little bit of chemistry, you know what I'm saying, something there, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, I'm just supposed to sit there and regard my fee, you know what I'm saying, diminish my business, you know, diminish my business now. Just because I'm fucking feeling you right now. No. That's not how business works. You know, that's not how business works. We agreed upon that. That man had things set, you know what I'm saying, in his life where he put in that work to gain that resource. That resource, which is that dollar amount that whatever they agreed upon that she was supposed to pay him. You know, and that's also how grown ass me and man works. If we put in the work and we providing the service that needs for that particular job, we want our compensation for that job that's agreed upon. Ain't nobody playing games out here. We want that cash, baby. You know what I'm saying? And it's just reality. It's just reality. You know, hold on. You know, be honest with you, you know, I got a little time here. You know what I'm saying? I'll play this shit back. Let's go.
What do you guys think? Am I wrong for this? Anytime I tell this story, no one ever agrees with me. But I swear when I think about it, I'm right. So when I first moved to Atlanta, I didn't know anybody. And I joined Bumble and matched with this guy, right? We had been talking, I think, for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I got a good vibe. So anyway, I had asked him if he knew any handy people because I had a lot of like furniture coming into my apartment and I needed help putting it together. Although I did not know him well enough, I trusted him enough to come to my apartment. Now, in hindsight, that was probably a bad idea, but it is what I did. So before he came to my apartment, I had a conversation with him about payment because I didn't want for him to come and I didn't like him. And then he felt like he got. So we talked about payment and I told him I'd give him a certain amount for him putting together like 2 pieces of furniture. Well, he put together a bed and a desk. So I don't remember.
He put together a bed and a desk. Now, you know, we all know what the bed for.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Yeah, we recapping like a motherfucker around here. Right here on the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's keep going. Let's
remember exactly how much we agreed on, but I did say I was going to sell him the money. So when he came over like early the Saturday morning and he ended up like starting right away. He was definitely somebody that I could see myself talking to on the long haul. So it was cool. Like he was we were getting to know each other. We were talking about family. We were talking about life, all this kind of stuff. So around lunchtime, I ordered us something to eat. And as we were eating, we were like really talking, right? It was good. So when he was done, he kind of like chilled for like another couple of hours just to like rest. And we were really vibing. And he was like, I would really like to see you again. And I was like, cool. So when he's ready to go, we go outside and he gives me a hug. And then he was like, okay, so I'm going to text you my Zelle information so you can send the payment. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, so you thought that y'all had vibed and chilled, that at the end of the day, this man was just going to forget about the payment that you're supposed to deliver?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
This man was not your boyfriend. This man was not your husband. He doesn't owe you anything. You owe him for the service that he put into play. You know, see, and the thing of it is that she thought that shit was minor work. She thought that she was minuscule. He put together a bed and a desk, and work is still work, Dingbat. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't owe you anything. You owe me for my time, for my services, and everything. We're not together like that. I don't have to, just because we have a little vibe and things like that, you know what I'm saying? He told you he wanted to see you again. So the next time he saw you, things were going to be different. Nobody wants to really announce that, but I'm going to say right now.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm going to say right now, yeah, baby, she dropped the fucking ball on that because things were going to be different. He was trying to see whether or not you were going to honor an agreement that you agreed to, you dumbass. He was trying to see whether or not you was going to actually do what the fuck you said you was going to do. He was testing you.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
And to test you, you know what I'm saying? You failed it. I mean, you failed it all the way around. It's crazy out here. It's crazy. She failed it all the way around.
Moment, I was just a little shocked, but I didn't like let it on. I was just like, okay, just text it to me. So the next day I sent the Zelle payment and I was just like, oh, thank you for coming over. I really appreciate it. And then I didn't say anything else. And he was texting me and I did not respond. And he wasn't used to that because obviously we have been like texting all day long, you know, talking throughout the day. It was good at that time. But then I just decided that the fact of him asking me for money after like we had a good day. And I do understand that we agreed upon it, but I just thought it would be.
Whoa. Obviously you don't. Obviously you don't understand, baby. Because if you did, you wouldn't be out here like this.
A fly girl like me security. Cause ain't nothing going on but the rent.
Bitch, you're a Dorito. You was never chose. You're a Dorito, bitch. And you're mad that you're not chose. And you never will be chose.
You old fish-eyed fool.
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole damn point. She dropped the ball on that whole situation. He was trying to see whether or not also as well, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Was she gonna honor what the fuck she said she was gonna do? That man went over there, he did the work, you know what I'm saying? Even regardless of whether or not they was feeling each other, he still did the work. He still got the job done. He still needs to be compensated for the job. Like I said once before, this was not her boyfriend. This was not her husband.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Men that are not your boyfriend or either your husband are not obligated to help you like that for free, or what you think is free, or what you feel like you're entitled to as a woman, or what you feel like you're entitled to. Just because certain demographics of people on this planet are born men does not mean that we automatically owe women any damn thing just because we were born a damn man.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
What the fuck is that shit? You feel like this man owed you to a degree deep down inside because y'all both was feeling each other, things like that. The situation had got a different understanding and things like that. But no, though, you had agreed upon something. And see, that's what a lot of women don't understand. You make an agreement, you gonna have to pay somebody, baby,
So what the
to
French
put that
toast
shit
is there
together,
to
because
think
you didn't
about?
want to do it. Because she didn't want to do it. I mean, like, it's crazy out here. It's crazy. But it is what it is, though, man. Hey, shout out to all my subscribers. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell that you be notified whenever I decide to post things. You know what? Like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is and always will be the bottom line.